Welcome to my Oscar predictions video. Let's get started. Best Picture, I have one battle after another winning, and also getting nominated. And then I have Hamnet, then Sinners, then Marty Supreme, then Frankenstein, then Sentimental Value, then Begonia, then The Secret Agent, then It Was Just an Accident, and then Train Dreams. And then the rest of the list I have are Weapons, F1, Jay Kelly, and Blue Moon. Best Director, I have Paul Thomas Anderson getting nominated and winning. Then Chloe Zhao, Hamnet. Chloe Zhao, Hamnet, I can see her winning the BAFTA for Best Director. So I'm just shouting that out. So maybe maybe some some competition. Then Ryan Coogler, Sinners. Then Joachim Trier, Sentimental Value. Then Josh Safdie, Marty Supreme. Then Guillermo del Toro, Frankenstein. Then Jafar Panahi, It Was Just an Accident. Josh Safdie, I can definitely see getting in for director. Jafar Panahi maybe might get snubbed for director, maybe not. Best Actor, Timothy Chalamet, Marty Supreme, Leonardo DiCaprio, One Battle After Another, Wagner Moura, The Secret Agent, Ethan Hawke, Blue Moon, and Michael B. Jordan, Sinners. So those are the top 5, and the rest of the list, Joel Edgerton, Train Dreams, Jesse Plemons, Begonia, and George Clooney, Jay Kelly. Best Actress, I have Jessie Buckley, Hamnet, Natai Reisva, Sentimental Value, Rose Byrne, If I Had Legs, I'd Kick You, Chase Infinity, One Battle After Another, and Emma Stone, Begonia. The rest of the list, I have Kate Hudson, Song Song Blue, and Amanda Seyfried, The Testament of Anne Lee. Either Kate Hudson, maybe Emma Stone, or definitely could get the 5th slot. Chase Infinity, I can is definitely getting in. I have her definitely getting in for that. And then Amanda Seyfried probably might end up getting snubbed at the end of the day. Well, maybe you could pull a surprise nomination. Best Supporting Actor, I have Stellan Skarsgård, Sentimental Value, Sean Penn, One Battle After Another, Jacob Elordi, Frankenstein, Paul Mescal, Hamnet, and Benicio del Toro, One Battle After Another. So those are definitely the top 5. And then the rest of the list I have are Miles Keaton, Sinners, Adam Sandler, Jay Kelly, and Delroy Lindo, Sinners. The actors have Tiana Taylor for One Battle After Another, then Amy Madigan for Weapons, then Inga Ibzadar Lilias for Sentimental Value, then Elle Fanning for Sentimental Value, and Odessa Zion for Marty Supreme. And the rest of the list, I have Ariana Grande, Wicked for Good, Wunmi Mosaku for Sinners, and Emily Blunt, The Smashing Machine. I have Sinners, Sentimental Value, Marty Supreme, It Was Just an Accident, and Sorry Baby. The rest of the list I have are Weapons and The Secret Agent. Best Adapted Screenplay, I have One Battle After Another, Hamnet, Begonia, No Other Choice, Frankenstein. And then the rest of the list I have are Train Dreams and Wake Up Dead Man. I think Frankenstein and Train Dreams are like kind of battling each other out, so to get the 5th slot. So I can see either of those two could get in. Casting, I have Sinners, then One Battle After Another, then Sentimental Value, then Hamnet, then Weapons. And then the rest of the list I have are Marty Supreme, Frankenstein, Wicked for Good, Surratt, and The Secret Agent. Photography, I have Sinners, One Battle After Another, Hamnet, which is my preferred winner for cinematography. Cinematography in that movie was incredible. Train Dreams and Marty Supreme. And the rest of the list I have are Frankenstein, Nouvelle Vague, Begonia, F1, Die My Love, and that's pretty much it. The rest of the list that made the short list, I very unlikely Dynamite Love is also another movie, probably unlikely, but that would be cool if it does get in. For best editing, I have One Battle After Another, then Sinners, then F1, then Marty Supreme, then Hamnet, and then the rest of the list I have are Sentimental Value and Frankenstein. So those sen- sentimental Sentimental Value, Frankenstein, probably I don't see really getting in, but the top 5 I can definitely see getting in. I'm going to be filming the rest of the video in another room because the person that is near the room that I originally filmed in is sleeping, and I didn't want to bother them, so I'm going to be recording the rest of the video here. So best production design, I have Frankenstein at number 1, then Hamnet, then Sinners, then Wicked for Good, then Marty Supreme. And the rest of the list I have are Fantastic Four, First Steps, and One Battle After Another. So Frankenstein could end up winning this category, but Hamnet I can see also winning since they built the Globe Theater from scratch for the movie. Best costume design, I have Frankenstein, then Hamnet, then Sinners, then Wicked for Good, then Marty Supreme, and then the rest of the list I have are Hedda and Kiss of the Spider Woman. The same as production design, the top 5, so I have it on there. Best makeup, I have Frankenstein at number 1, and then Wicked for Good, then the Smashing Machine, then Sinners, and then number 5 I put in the Alto Knights, since maybe that I probably could see that happening, either that or Kokuho, but I have the Alto Knights at number 5, and then Kokuho I could see that maybe happening. It's like kabuki makeup and stuff, and I think because I saw the trailer, I think there is like some old age makeup on Ken Watanabe's character. I think I might be wrong, but that's what it looked like from the trailer. But could have that maybe could happen. Then One Battle After Another. Like I wouldn't be a fan of that. I think it's just like that one scene, and that's just it. But then like Sean, I don't want to give away what happens, but it's like one of the characters. And then the Ugly Stepsister, Marty Supreme, and Nuremberg. Best visual effects. I have Avatar: Fire and Ash, number 1, then Wicked for Good, then F1, then Superman, and then The Lost Bus. And the rest of the list I have are Sinners, Mission Impossible: The Final Reckoning, Tron Ares, Jurassic World Rebirth, and Electric State. The Lost Bus might end up getting the nomination, either that or Sinners, so it's either of those two. But the rest of the list, Final Reckoning, Tron Ares, Jurassic World Rebirth, Electric State probably won't happen. Despite I really want Tron Ares to get a visual effects nomination, but I don't think that's gonna happen. Sound, I have F1 at number 1, then Sinners, then One Battle After Another, then Avatar: Fire and Ash, and then the 5th slot I put in is Surat. Threw it in there since it sounds like it's a lot of sound work, kind of like a sound movie. And then the rest of the list I have are Wicked for Good, Frankenstein, Mission Impossible: The Final Reckoning, Springsteen, and Superman. Best original score, Sinners, then One Battle After Another, Frankenstein, Hamnet, and Marty Supreme. Those are the top 5. And the rest of the list I have are F1, Jake Kelly, Begonia, Wicked for Good, and Nuremberg. I have Golden from K-Pop Demon Hunters, The Girl in the Bubble from Wicked for Good, I Lied to You from Sinners, Train Dreams from Train Dreams, Clothed by the Sun from The Testament of Ann Lee, and then the rest of the list I have are Drive from F1, No Place Like Home from Wicked for Good, and then Dream as One from Avatar: Fire and Ash, Our Love, which I might get in, actually. I could see that definitely getting from the Ballad of Wallace Island, and Last Time I've Seen the Sun from Sinners. Best animated feature, I have K-pop Demon Hunters, Zootopia 2, Arco, Little Amelie, Elio, Scarlet, and Demon Slayer. So those are the top 5. Scarlet maybe could get in if Elio doesn't get in. So I could see that happen. Demon Slayer movie that came out last year. That would be cool if it gets an animated feature Oscar nomination. Best international feature. Number 1, I have The Secret Agent. Then Sentimental Value. Then It Was Just an Accident. Then No Other Choice. Then Surat. Those are the 5 I'm predicting. Then the rest of the list I have are Left-Handed Girl, Pokuko, The President's Cake, The Voice of Hin Rajab, and Sound of Falling. Okay, best documentary feature, I have The Perfect Neighbor, then My Undesirable Friends, then Cover Up, then 2000 Years to Ajravika, then I'm just going to put in Seeds. And then the rest of the list I have are Mr. Nobody Against Putin, Folk Tales, The Alabama Solution, Coexistence, My Ass, and Cutting Through Rocks. Best live action short, I have Jane Austen's period drama, Marielle, if I'm pronouncing that right, Rock, Paper, Scissors, Two People Exchanging Saliva, and then The Pearl Comb. And the rest of the list I have are Friend of Dorothy, Butcher Stain, and Dad's Not Home. Best animated short, I'm just going to read that out. I have Snow Bears, Cardboard, The Girl Who Cried Pearls, Autocar, and Retirement Plan. Retirement Plan has Domhnall Gleeson in it, so I have it on there. And the rest of the list I have are I Died in Irpin, Quentin's Ghost, and The Night Boots. Best documentary short, I have All the Empty Rooms, Armed with Only One Camera, Chasing Time, We Were the Scenery, and Perfectly a Strangeness. We Were the Scenery is about the extras on Apocalypse Now, so I just threw it on there. It'd be kind of be a fun one to get. They'll get a nomination. Then Perfectly a Strangeness. This is I read the synopsis. It's like the POV of the donkeys and observing the observatory. So I just threw it on there. Maybe that could could get in. And then the rest of the list I have are Last Days on Lake Trinity, All the Walls Come Down, and Heartbeat. Hope you enjoyed this video. Stay tuned for my movie reviews and my Oscar nominations review, and I'll see you later. Make sure to like, share, subscribe, comment down below this video.